August 12th, 2017, my favorite weekend of the year because it's the 6 Mile Whitewater Festival, and it was also my 33rd birthday. Hi, I'm Obadiah Jenkins. I wanted to do a warm-up run through the canyon, just sort of get a feel for the water, check the water levels, that sort of things. And I didn't even know until I'd finished my kayaking run that anyone else had put on the river behind me. I was at the bottom of the first canyon and I hit the beach and just jumped out of my kayak. That's when I heard a guy yelling out that there was a swimmer.
Hey, we got a swimmer coming down!
You've been on the river for a long time in your life. You know what that means. You grab your throw rope and you start looking for someone in the water. Daniel, who I hadn't met at that point in time, had capsized out of his kayak, and in the rapid, he had been pinned. And he was just out of arm's reach, right beside the edge of the river. Being pinned in Whitewater is a very serious thing. It's killed a lot of people over the years, and getting someone off of a pin is also really, really challenging. But I was immediately able to establish a safe area for me to stand and get him a throw rope to try and extract him from his situation. I could communicate with him. I was yelling at him to try and free himself from the situation, and I could see that he was fighting. He was fighting for his life. Within like the first minute, it became pretty obvious that he wasn't going to be able to extract himself, and that the rope that we had to him was just going to help stabilize him. We were able to get that throw rope secured and tied off, and I began trying to take the next steps of seeing what other resources we had to begin a proper rescue. He was constantly being pushed over and then fighting his way back up. After about 5 minutes of him fighting, he let go of the rope and he went under the water, and I didn't see him struggling anymore. Seconds ago, there was this living person, and now there was just water. It probably took me 5 seconds to get to the realization that I didn't have any other ideas of what to do, but he was so close. I just thought, maybe I can get to him and I can grab him. Maybe I can help hold him up while other rescuers do what I hadn't been able to do yet. Maybe, just maybe, I could drag him off of that log. And I jumped in. Tried to think about where the water was going and where Daniel was, and I just wanted to put myself at the exact spot where I could grab him. And I just remember the impact, and then that's when the miracle happened. The log broke, or washed free. And then we popped up, and it had only been like 3 seconds from the time that I'd gone into the water to the time that we both came up and we were both floating free. You know, we pulled him up out of the water. I started cutting off his rescue gear. Next thing I know, a girl who said that she was a nurse pulling out a face mask to give CPR, an anesthesiologist who's going to start chest compressions. The first 2 minutes, he was completely unresponsive. Just with the CPR and the actions of his rescuers, a little bit of color started coming back to his face. And his wife showed up. She came down and started talking to him. You could tell, like, this was really helping him. Within 30 minutes, he was revived, speaking beside the road, and we were getting him to the hospital. So thanks to everyone that was a part of the rescue. They're all amazing people. They're all heroes.